Just super refreshing to hear someone, because typically when we hear, oh, we're going to talk about a celebrity accepting an award, it's like, oh, that means Meryl Streep or Robert De Niro got on the stage and cussed out Trump for 15 minutes, you know? And then the next day everyone's like, oh, they're so brave for getting on that stage and doing that. It's like, that's not brave. They're just stating what everyone already thinks, you know? And so they're not worried about going back to Hollywood and having a producer call them and say, oh, we're sorry you lost a job. Whereas that's a very real fear for Christians and conservatives in Hollywood. That's one of the major reasons that Christians and conservatives are so rare in Hollywood, is that they are afraid of losing these jobs. And so I think that if anyone can be called brave for getting on a stage and really telling what they believe, it's someone like Chris Pratt. It's not someone like Meryl Streep.
Right, because what Chris Pratt did, he's actually risking consequences because there is so much backlash, like you said, against not only political conservatives, but against Christianity, against preaching the gospel. I mean, there's really no two ways about it. What he did up there was he preached the gospel. He said someone else, Jesus Christ, died for your sins, and by the grace of God, you can be saved. He talked about having a soul. He talked about learning how to pray. I mean, like I said, my jaw just dropped when I saw this, and I guess it's a shocking question. I never thought I'd be asking this on my show, but is there hope for Hollywood?
You know, there very well may be. I mean, it all depends on people like Chris Pratt flocking to Hollywood and doing more, because what he said is such a valuable message in our society today, especially the part where he said, like, you are not perfect, because the message of our culture is today is this message of self-acceptance. Like, you need to accept your flaws, accept yourself the way you are. He says, no, you are not perfect. You do have flaws that you need to work on. And that's such a valuable message, because that's not what people are being told in our culture today. And one of the easiest examples, like just the simplest one, is like the body positivity movement, where people who are leading really unhealthy lifestyles are being told their lifestyles are healthy. And so I think there absolutely is hope for Hollywood, but it requires people like Pratt to speak out, and speak out more, because his message is still really rare. Like you said, our jaws dropped when he says this sort of thing, and we want to live in a country where that's just the norm, where people that we look up to and people that we see on TV, people we see in movies are just good people, you know, and that's really not true right now. And you see that with the Me Too movement, absolutely. Like, just in Hollywood, it's really being revealed as this den of depravity, and so people like Chris Pratt can fight against that. And I think there's an argument to be made that battle is being won right now.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.